Good morning. Today we are going to start with the schools of jurisprudence. Okay. Now what are schools? School is a way of thought. Different jurists, they tell their views relating to law, and what we have done, or they are being grouped together. And the jurists who are having similar views, they belong to a particular school. A school is a way of thought. Each school has been emerged as a result of intellectual reaction against the earlier ideas. First school will tell you one view. It will have some criticism. Those criticism and some new view will be added and it will become another school. Means deeper analysis is being done of the previous school and a new approach is being given in the new school. Okay, analytical school, then historical school, realist school, ethical school, economic school. Many schools are there. Today we are going to discuss with the first school, that is analytical school. Now schools, I told you, are what? Way of thought. Means these are the schools of jurisprudence. Means in jurisprudence what we are going to study? We are going to study the nature of law. The nature of law will include its definition, classification and other things, isn't it? The source of law, the purpose of law and the nature of rights and duties and other questions related to it. Means in jurisprudence we are going to study the nature, the purpose, the source and different concepts and different doctrines, and these people or this school will tell you their views relating to that law and source of law. Means each and everybody will have a different view. Analytical positivist will say that law is being made, while the historical school will state that law is being found. Means such a difference will be there in each and every school. Okay, now for Salmon, for Austin and all, we are going to study them in a different videos, in a different lectures. Today we are just going to see what are the schools. Okay, the first school is analytical school. Analytical means what they are going to do, what is their method of study of law? Analysis. This is also called as a positive school. Why this is called as a positive school? Because the school is not concerned with the past. The school is not concerned with the future. The school is concerned only with the present. But that means they are going to study the law as it is, law as it exists. Means they are concerned only with the present law. They are going to study the present law. They will analyze it and tell us the source of law, the definition of law, and they will tell about the different concepts of law also. Okay, this school was dominant in England, therefore it is called as English school. The founder, okay, before John Austin, Jeremy Bentham was there. You can call him as a godfather of Austin, but Bentham is not considered to be the father of analytical school, but Austin is being considered. Founder was John Austin, therefore it is also called as Austinian school. Okay, now in analytical school, these jurists are going to use analysis as the method of studying law. They are going to study the fundamental and basic concepts from the present civilized system. They will collect it, they will analyze it in a philosophical and a logical manner without preference to any background. They are not concerned with the past. Therefore, they are not going to give any preference to any background, because of which this is also called as analytical school. They are going to put emphasis upon what? Legislation as a source of law. As I told you, in jurisprudence we study the nature of law, the source of law, the definition of law. We are going to study the rights and the duties and the different concepts. This school will tell you the same thing. They are having their own view relating to definition. They are having their own view relating to the nature, the scope, the objectives, the purpose. We are going to study all of them. And in analysis, we are going to study Austin, Bentham. These people are the proponents of analytical school. Austin, Bentham, H.L.A. Hart. We are going to study Kelson also. So all these are the proponent of analytical school. So in short, we can consider that analytical school means the school which analyzes or uses analysis as the method to study the law. It is not concerned with the past, it is not concerned with the future, it is concerned only with the present system or the present law. Therefore, they say that law is made and legislation becomes the main source of law to them. This is analytical school. Okay. Now the other school is what? Historical school. As the name is suggesting, historical. So they are going to use the method as investigation of the past. They are going to study the past concept and they will study the development, how the concepts have developed till date. Okay, this is the method. Therefore, it is called as historical school. The main proponent of historical school are Savigny, Pachta, Henry Miney. Okay. Now, as analysis is the method of analytical school, for historical school, the method is investigation of the historical origin and development of the legal system and of its institutions, doctrines, precepts, looking to the past. Historical school, na? Therefore, they are going to look to the past of the law and disclose the principles of law of today. Therefore, they are mainly concerned with past. They are not concerned with present. Okay, they are concerned with present. But for what? To study the present, they are going to study the past and they will study the development, or you can call as the evolution of each and every institution and also the legal system. Method in investigation of the historical origin and development of the legal system and of its institutions, doctrines and precepts, looking to the past of the law to disclose the principles of the law of today. They will organize the authoritative material of judicial and administrative actions on the basis of historical development. Means they will take historical material, they will study it and they will study how the concept has developed. The present concept which is being developed, it is having origin in the past. Therefore, they are going to study the past. This is historical school. Okay, this we are studying in short. Historical school, analytical school. Okay, we'll make a difference. Analytical jurists are mainly interested with present legal system. Analytical jurists are concerned with, interested in present legal system, while historical jurists are concerned with past legal system. In analytical school, the jurists are going to analyze in a purely logical manner without reference to any background. Therefore, I told you, the analytical jurists are not concerned with the past, they are not concerned with the future, they are concerned only with the present. Okay. While historical school, they say that you can't understand law unless you study the origin, unless you study the history. Means the views are different. These people are studying the present, historical school is studying the past. They say that you can't understand law unless they are studied historically. And as this is a basic difference, analytical school believes that law is made, while historical school believes that law is found. It was there from previous time. In history also, in previous society, laws were there. They were in the form of customs and all. But these people, analytical, they will say that no, we are going to study the present, means law is made. And as they say that law is made, the basic view is that state must be in existence. Means for analytical school, the state is in existence, and thereafter, what is a state? It is a politically organized society. First, man was a nomad. Thereafter, he established society. The society became politically organized, and then it became a state. For analytical, they say that state is prior to law, because law is made by the state. Therefore, for analytical school, state is prior to law. While what historical school believes, law is found. Law was in existence from previous time. It was in a form of customs, traditions, rituals, rites. Therefore, law is found. For them, law was in existence before the idea of the state. Laws, rules were in existence in the form of religious aspects and custom. For them, state is afterwards and law is prior. See the difference. Analytical school believes that state is prior to law, while historical school believes that no, law is prior to the state. Historical school states that law is found. They say that, analytical school says that law is made. Historical school is interested in past because they say that today's concept you can understand in a proper manner only when you study its origin, that is the past. They are mostly interested in the past, therefore they are called as historical school. While analytical school believe in analysis, they are positivist. They believe law as it is, law as made in the present. These two schools we have seen today. The other school we will see in the next lecture. Okay, bye bye, see you.